Joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Here's the Dynasty. Pass to Zadirko. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ooh, and Zadirko show a nice touch around the basket.
And the Wolfpack have possession. 4-point game. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
MP inside. Guarded by Wells. Back to MP. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
What I really admire about MP is he's not only this team player on the court that we see, but off the court as well. This kid just really understands the value of helping his community.
And here's Dillard. Fisher outside. Passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Now here's Stoffer. Puts it up from 17. The jump shot is good.
That's the kind of look they want to get out of this offense.
And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Now here's MP. Pass to Zadirko. Stolen by Robinson. Carter, left side. Outside for James. Offline with the three.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
The Wolfpack trail. Outside Stoffer. Here's Robinson. That one short off the rim. MP outside. Takes a three. Here's Zadirko. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And they pick up two.
This is why MP is so good. Finding himself a high percentage bucket and staying active in the paint.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Trailing by 8 here. James up top. Carter. Swings it to Stoffer. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. A one-on-one situation. MP defended by Stoffer. From deep, it's MP. Drops it in from long range.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Now here's Stoffer. The floater. Can they get it? Scoop up to the hoop and in.
I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
The Dynasty with the lead. It's Dillard outside. Passes to MP. It's a tad short, but it's good off the front of the rim.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Now here's Stauffer, now covered by MP. Now Carter. Stauffer, Timmerman defending. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big? Get some more size out there, maybe?
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davison, Jason Jr., Brett Hawkins, Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Get the perimeter.
To the wing, right side. Here's Cordova. MP with the block.
What a block by MP.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Carter. Hit by James. Cordova outside. James, pass to Cordova. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. From 16 feet out, Carter gets the bucket.
I mean, Carter's going to make that shot every time. He made that mid-ranger look elementary.
Out to the wing. MP outside. With the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Now here's Cobb. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And the ball out of play, the Wolfpack will have it.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Dynasty. Michael Luan. MP. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Outside Stauffer. Passes to Wells. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Stauffer. And the Wolfpack have possession. 6-point game. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Wells gets it to go.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
Passes to MP. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
1 second left.
Wow, tied at the red. That was sweet.
Oh, and some free points right there at the buzzer.
That was the definition of a prayer.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Dynasty on top, up by 2. Plenty of action still to come when we return. The The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. The Wolfpack trail. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Dillard. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Wells. Counted.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out.
The Wolfpack with the ball, trailing by 4. And Patrick Wells outside. Patrick Wells misses another. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. MP right side. The 3. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. And that one's good, Luan.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
Pick by James. Patrick Wells misses another.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
And that one's good.
Well, offensively, they've been nearly impossible to wrangle.
Yeah, they've had an answer for everything the defense has thrown their way.
Robinson sets the screen. Will it go? Patrick Wells misses another.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be him. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Stoffer. He's got 6. Wells, now covered by MP. And there's the foul on the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is what his teammates want. Wells doesn't fear getting hit. He wants to get to the line as often as possible.
And he's good on the second. No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
MP outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight.
And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Tries again. And Luan with the lay-in. Good.
Smart play on the glass by Luan. Winning his team an extra possession and making the most of it.
Wells outside. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. Here's the Dynasty. And here's MP on the outside. And Robinson pulls it down. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Passes to MP. And the shot goes down.
Dillard with an absolute dime there. Looking to show he's more than just a shooter.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's Cobb. MP outside. The shot is good off the backboard.
Knowing how to move with his teammates, like a good dance partner there. MP keeps the ball and finds a way to score on that pick and roll.
Pass to Fresh. A three-pointer off the mark.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
Screen by Davidson. Here's MP. Knocks it again, the Dynasty. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Babe. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Launches it, sends it home from three-point land.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Kicks it to Johnson. Inside. Here's Cordova. And it's in there.
2 points.
That assist from JJ shows his heads-up presence in the game, finding a teammate with a good look.
For the Dynasty, Dave Zadirko.
They're in complete control.
Just about everything they're doing has been working out.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Stoffer. Dillard covering. Stoffer with the ball. Puts it up from 15. That shot off. Now here's Dillard, defended by Stoffer. And they double up MP. Dillard. MP inside. Wells on him. The Wolfpack with the ball. A 17-point game. Here's Stoffer. Here's Robinson. The shot misses. Nice D from Dave Zadirko.
2 minutes.
And here's Dillard. Dish to Fisher. Back to Dillard. Zadirko, a screen. And Eric Dillard with the three.
And they continue to pad their lead here late in the game.
They're going to be tough to catch at this point. This game is theirs for the taking.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. The drive by MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
MP with a head of steam. He has so many tools in his arsenal.
Swings it to Stoffer. Wells, now covered by MP. Now Wells. He's guarded closely. And that one drops.
Patrick Wells.
Wells somehow came away with a bucket with the defense right in his face.
MP outside. Fires from 18. And the basket is good. A bank shot that time.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Pass over to Robinson. Now Wells. Patrick Wells misses another.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
The kick out to Luan. Drills it from deep.
I absolutely love when Luan is assertive, pulling up from deep. He's proven he can nail the three ball when given the chance.
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Timmerman. Stoffer. Patrick Wells on the wing. Jacks up a three. Patrick Wells misses another. Now Dillard.